very sturdy. I think we're gonna probably sit by this tree. It's raining as well. This is why I realise how bony my bum is. I'm like, ooh.
All of my mugs are like that. This is from Japan. All of them ceramic or clay. Like most of my glasses and mugs are all handmade.
That is gorgeous.
Right?
Yeah.
Licorice tea. But it's not too sweet. It's not sugary.
No. You know, like the black sweets.
Oh yeah.
It,
Oh, this is more like just the root. The licorice.
yeah, it feels more strong again.
Almost like herbal drink, like Korean ginseng.
Mm.
You know, do you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
You're allergic to nuts? You're not, right?
No.
It's like, oh my god, I can pull it on my phone.
Mm.
Do you like dates?
I do. There's not a lot that I don't like. I don't eat onions.
Yeah, me too. I don't.
Are you the same?
Yeah, we don't like cooking with onion, but we don't eat onion.
Should we take away? What are we feeling?
It's a really nice Vietnamese that I was talking about, or you can have Thai food as well. I just thought we were so cold, I didn't want to go to like another place immediately earlier. I was like, that place is not very good.
Let's do it. Oh my god. You just know what a girl likes. Oh my gosh, these dates look really, really big and nice.
I'm good.
Mmm.
I'm good, huh?
Are you dairy free and gluten free? I used to be dairy free, gluten free. I'm still dairy free, but I feel like I'm alright with gluten. I don't know, because like sometimes I just feel like it's a brain thing where if I'm anxious, my gut will just play up and then.
But that's with everyone. When you're anxious, you're in fight and flight. Your immune response will start to feel inflamed. Yeah, and then you become more sensitive to what normally would be tolerable for the body. I was never really okay with dairy, like always bloated, but I ignored it. Maybe cheesecake was too good.
Did you try Joe's Pizza?
No, I was
You
already
tried Joe's
allergic.
Pizza?
No, I was already allergic.
What?
And you know what's interesting? Also places to go. Like I didn't go to Friends Museum. Probably way above your time.
No. Yeah,
Do you watch it first?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, so I just wish people more aware of wherever they lived in, become more conscious of what's available around them and visit them, enjoy them.
That's how I felt when I lived in London. There's so many museums, there's so many free art galleries. Like even the River Thames, just walking by it. I was like, why am I not doing these things and I'm just staying in at home? So we have a friend coming from Scotland that's coming today, but she was like asking what there was around town, and then we were like, well, there's St John's Library, there's Northern Quarter, there's Ancoats that you can just walk around. That's about it.
In the city area.
Chinatown, you know.
I guess experiences in Manchester. Museum, there's quite a few. Northern Quarter is fun though.
Yeah, bubbly.
Yeah.
I've never been to New York, but I feel like that's the closest thing to Brooklyn.
Yes, there is that
Is
vibe.
it?
There is that vibe.
Edgy.
Yeah. The vibe. Yeah.
This is our girls' dinner.
Lazy girls and are not cooking.
We ordered, I don't know if it's your favourite pad thai or your favourite Thai place, but it's a good spot. Could you name one person that you watch?
So embarrassed to say this because it's
Go
so
on.
analytical.
Who's your
I
star?
really enjoy watching Dan Koh content. I think he's a great writer, very thoughtful. Everything is so well planned out. The words are so concise. Cory Muscara.
I don't know.
That's again, it's a meditation teacher who's also very concise. So I think we consume very different things. I guess when you said what do you normally watch, and that made me realize I don't watch YouTube for fun.
Yeah,
It's
so
also-
you do it to absorb information.
Yes, and I also realize this also in my day-to-day life. You know, if I go on holiday, most of the time it's not that kind of holiday. It tends to be for a workshop or for training.
You know Diary of a CEO, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Stephen Bartlett.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's very business and he's very informative and he has guests that are from all different backgrounds. But he also has started YouTube. He's just a day in my life.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I listened to the podcast. Again, I don't know that he has another outlet. There's a pattern, right? I recognize the pattern of the subconscious underlying thing. If I don't provide value, who would watch this? Like, what's the point? But maybe the point is people just want to be nosy about you.
It's really fun when you watch someone do what they really love. You know, on YouTube when it could be so random, like someone making a car, but because they're so passionate about it, it just makes you so fascinated.
Yeah. And when I put together the videos for my monthly class as the post, and I could feel like how enthusiastic I was that day, and all the recordings just look like, oh my god, that was really fun. And then you edit this out, like
I edit it on Final Cut Pro. Which is something that my friend showed me.
Right,
I think
similar.
a lot of indie films use Final Cut Pro.
I see.
But I don't think you need it necessarily. You can literally start on iMovie. I think that's how I started in the beginning. There's even a short film now filmed on an iPhone.
I mean, I have all the equipment. Like, I'm from photographer aspect.
Yeah, you have all the stuff to make it happen.
And this is the difference between firstborn and the youngest child. The youngest child, what's the problem?
What's the problem?
What's the problem? Just get on it.
Yeah, because you're going to end up just delaying it. And the first one doesn't have to be, it's never going to be like perfect.
Generally, I only watch yours because I'm curious about you. Just because I know you.
You got one support.
Is my daughter here? I feel like I need to support my daughter. I have a responsibility.
I like the energy. Yes.
She's being a mummy.
Yes, she's my mummy.
But the thing is, when they know, they realise that no, she doesn't get up at 5 o'clock. I don't. I definitely.
What time do you get up? I'm actually
really
curious.
late. It's about 7 or 8 o'clock.
That's not late. When you wake up, what do you do?
Uh,
Do you go on your phone straight away, or do you?
Actually, no, that's one good thing that I don't. I used to, when I had my Whoop, I just realised I've been wearing it for 5.5 years. The light were constantly on, Bluetooth were constantly on, connected to my phone. So I decided 5.5 years, Imelda, you should know whether you sleep well or not. Now it also stops me from first thing to check my phone. I'd get out, like I should prepare my hot drinks. I'd go outside. This is very funny. I would do my jumping up and down, and I call it the star salutation, and I would circle around and look at the sky and say, I trust your plan. I actually taught that during my retreat this time. It was hilarious because you're just seeing 20 people just jumping up and down, and then I would just do gentle movement outside. When I say gentle movement, it's not even yoga. I'm just like circling my hands around, just mostly circulations, and have my warm
Every
drinks.
morning.
Yeah, but it's not like, I'm talking about 5 minutes of just moving your hands, connect with the ground, and just be silly for a moment. Then I would read my book here. It probably like only a couple of pages, but it's quite context heavy. So one paragraph would make you think a lot and digest a lot.
Can we read one passage now?
Yeah, so
Why don't you read it out?
So it says here, any illness or any pain, physical or emotional, is our way of holding someone else's guilty for hurting us. We do not blame others. The Course explains we would never be sick. Sometimes we were hurt by somebody 10 years ago, and then we still anchored ourselves into that story. So much that you almost say, if I got sick, stick in that victimhood. You're wounded, but you treasure that wound so much, you wouldn't want to get out of that wound. And it kept you in that loop of that story, and then it manifested as your physical dis-ease. And if you think about how often we don't realize we carry some of this, and it's a matter of lifting it to your awareness to then decide, today I do want to identify myself differently, that is one step closer to love, that's not closer to fear. I do that, and then I journal, and then I read my little note here every day, and then I kind of visualize my day in a quadrant. Today with you, I block 2 quadrants, right? So it's like, this is my unrushed time that I'm going to be with you. Then I get ready in the day, like shower and get ready, and then I starts my meeting. Usually I can still feel there's a little bit pinch of discomfort of
the camera.
Like, who's gonna watch this?
Anyone. To be fair, sometimes I get surprised.
You done with this?
Yes.
Yeah, carry on.
I get surprised as well when I was stopped once in IKEA in Manchester, so random, saying, oh, I watch your YouTube videos. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I forget that I upload stuff and people watch it.
Do you get stalkers?
No.
I feel like...
Oh, I'd be so scared of that.
I feel like mine is even more obvious in the sense of my schedules are out there. When you start teaching soon, you will soon realise that you'll be like...
That's right.
Yeah, I think in the past, yes. Because it's easily identifiable where you are, where you're going to teach. You do need to be very careful, get in the car, and so on and so on. But I think generally it's pretty safe. Yeah, I don't know. I find you like so freeing in like doing these things, like so open.
I wasn't like that when I was in drama school, and now I'm like that. Or when I was young, oh my gosh, I did not brush my hair, I literally didn't care. I don't know how I didn't, especially because I was still at school. So it's more of a thing when kids would bully you, I guess. But no one did. In high school then, regardless if they did it behind my back, that's for them to know, but it's...
And do you ever feel that the opposite, where you feel like you need to plan something and something more structured? Because you're almost like you execute things as it comes, which is, that is a skill. You know, to be able to put camera on the side and then start talking.
Because I know I can edit it. That's the art of it, I think. Because I can go to my editing and just pick my favourite parts from that moment.
So I feel like you can curate, so it's not like you have to be
perfect
in that.
Because it's not a live show. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like a theatre show where I would rehearse to the point where I'm saying it in my sleep.
And does that feel difficult for you, for that kind of acting?
Yeah, it is a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. When I actually think about it, I think, do I actually enjoy this? Because it's making me have a massive migraine or something, you know?
What's migraine for you is very opposite to my migraine.
Is this more giving you migraine?